Today we are going to make a chocolate cake. So we will start with 3 eggs. So I have taken over here 3 eggs. So first we will crack them. Then we are going to take sugar. So I have taken over here grounded sugar. It's very fine. So now we should add this is sugar is 1 cup. So now we will going to add the 1 cup sugar. So I am going to whisk it with the help of a balloon whisk. Whisk it until it is completely submerged into it. So now we are going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract and whisk it again until the vanilla extract is completely mixed into the egg and sugar mixture. So finally this thing is done, so we should keep it aside. Look, this consistency should be like running consistency, no lump should be formed into this, and now it's ready. Now we should keep it aside and start with our dry ingredients. Now we are going to start with our dry ingredients. So I have taken over here maida. So first we should measure it. This is 1 cup maida. And this is the second cup. I have taken total of 2 cups of maida over here. Then I am going to take this cocoa powder, and I have to measure it of half cup. We just need half cup of this cocoa powder over here. So here you can see it's half cup of cocoa powder. Now I am going to take baking powder 1 tablespoon. Now we are going to take baking soda 1 tablespoon and some coffee powder. Now mix it well until it's fully and it should be of a cocoa-ish brownish color. So I'm going to mix this mixture of our dry ingredients. So mix it well. I'm using a fork over here to mix this. So here I have combined our dry ingredients and it should be a color of like this. It should be formed. You can use any cocoa powder which gives you a great color. So this is done. Now I am going to take our wet ingredients again. Here I have taken wet ingredients again. Now I should be going to add some oil into it. This is 1 cup oil I have taken. Don't use any olive oil, just use flavorless oil. Mix it well until it's well combined into this mixture. So I have combined our oil and now it's become a little bit of lighter color, and the consistency should be running, not like a thick consistency. It should be like this, running downwards. Okay, now I will mix both dry and wet ingredients to make a cake better. Here I have taken my wet ingredients and I am going to add a bit by bit into it. Just don't mix all together because it will form lumps. So now I am going to mix it. So I have mixed it. Now I am going to take my leftover dry ingredients and combine it into it. So do it in 2 parts, don't do it all together because it will be a big mess. just gently mix it, and if it's forming like this of lump, don't need to worry because we are going to add milk into it. Here I have taken milk. This is 1/3 cup of milk. Here my batter is little bit of dry, so I am going to add 1/3 cup of milk into it. If 1/3 cup of milk is not enough, then you can use some more. I will try to mix it until it's a smooth batter. So my batter is little bit of thick, so I am going to add one more 1/3 cup of milk into it. You can use milk until it's well combined, or you can also use hot water instead of this. Just add a little bit of cocoa powder into the hot water and you can use instead of milk. Now our batter is not done yet, but make sure that you use a spatula like this and get the sideways into the middle portion, because if it's left on the sides, then some lumps which are there will directly go into your cake. So it will make a chewy consistency, so we don't need it. So we should gather. So our cake batter is completely mixed and ready to go into the pan. So the ribbon consistency, the batter should be of the ribbon consistency like this. Over here, check this out. It should not form big lumps. It should be like over here ribbon consistency. Okay, so this is done. Now we should transfer this to our cake pan. So I have greased my cake pan over here, as you can see, with butter. If you want, then you can dust it with flour also if you need. So I have just covered this with butter. Now I'm going to transfer this into our cake pan. If you want, then you can divide this into two. So I have transferred this into our cake pan. Now just level it out, because otherwise if it had gone uneven, then it would form like a I have transferred it into this. Now I should tap it on the ground to release all the air bubbles into it. So now it's ready to go into our oven. Never place your cake into the oven which is off. So first I will tell you some specifications on your oven. Then keep the timer. I have kept it on 50 minutes, and my temperature is always on 150 degrees, and the grill should be heated up and down. So let the oven first heat up, then you can place your cake into the oven. Let the oven just heat for 10 minutes, then I will place my tin into the oven. Thank you. So our oven is heating for 10 minutes over here. So I'll just keep my oven off and open the door, place my tin. Never go to touch the grill of the oven because it is too hot, it can burn your hands. So now I have on my oven, and after a few minutes I'll give you a check on my cake. So here I have taken heavy whipping cream. This is used for decorating the cake. You can find this in your local store, and I have taken some ice, and as you know, this is a summer, is working as the summer season, so I have taken some ice so that the cream doesn't melt. I am using an electric beater to beat this cream. Beat this until it forms stiff peaks. So first crush this cream and first work on the low speed. I have added a purple color in my cream, so my cream has turned purple. Just add some few drops of this cream, then the cream color will turn purple. Now just keep on continuously beating the cream. So now we are going to check our cake. As you can see, it is not done because it has some residue over here. So we will let our cake rest for another few minutes. So here I have added some dark compound in a whipping cream. This is going to be a inner filling of a cake. That cream which we had did is going for the decoration of the cake. So this is the inner filling. So let's start whipping. So our cake has completely baked. Now we have placed it on the cake board. Now we are going to cut it into 2 halves. So lift this part. Here we have made the mixture of the sugar syrup. It includes hot water and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now we are going to apply our whipping cream. So now we have placed the second layer on top of it. Now we are just going to add our whipping cream and some sugar syrup again. This is the second cream which we are going to apply on our cake. This is the purple color cream. This is going to be used for the decoration. Finally, our chocolate cake is ready and it is decorated with some swirls and some sprinkles on top. Thank you very much.